Hey there everyone, welcome back to ThinkFun. My name is Dave, and come take a stroll with me down Mystic Market and we can buy some cool stuff. Let's go. Alright, so as a disclaimer, this is a review copy from ThinkFun. Thank you so much for your support, really do appreciate it. Now, this game is a light family style game, just know that going in, but it is a market fluctuation game, so you're going to be crunching numbers and really using the economy and all your goods to get over on other people and to have the most gold at the end of the game in order to win. Now, as you can see, the art is of the fantasy nature. It's pretty good actually. Most of the time I would say generic fantasy is just put on the box, but this is actually eye-popping, but it does kind of look a little bit like a wizarding world that we all might know, and they might be trying to grab on that demographic. The game is all about card manipulation, trying to get the most out of buying low, selling high. So let me show you the cool production because it has these little vials in it. Let's go check them out. Now this is what you get in the box of Mystic Market, and boy, look at the center. It's pretty eye-grabbing, isn't it? Now if I had components like this when I was a kid, I would have ranted and raved and tried to play it with them all the time and basically say, let's play Mystic Market, just because of these little vials. Though you don't really move these too much, but you do manipulate them. They kind of are a focal point. Now, the cards here are really cool. They have a nice color palette to them, and each one is an ingredient and other things, but they have their own specific name, and they refer to the vials there. So pixie dust, mermaid tears, a kraken's tentacle, phoenix feathers, dragon scales. Where's the orc tooth? I think it's, oh, I got cards backwards. I just got done playing this. Where's that orc tooth? Ah, orc tooth. So all of them correspond to these vials, and you have these square cards, which I love square cards. All these cards are linen finished, by the way, fantastic, and the art is just, I mean, the production of this game is inspiring. Especially for just a smaller game, I like this. They really took care in making every piece of this. So the potions are really cool and unique and have their own kind of like name to them, and the cardboard components also have a linen finish, very thick cardboard. The coins are nice to hold, and then you have this little thing, a ramp here that the vials will be sitting in, and that's very satisfying to do that. Okay, so now that you've seen everything, let me show you how to play with it. Let's go. Alright, so this is the game setup. You will give everybody 4 ingredient cards, 5 coins, and then you will set up the market with the colors the way that I have it right here, and 5 ingredients from the ingredient deck showed, and the same for the potion deck. You will take 3 of these shift cards and randomly put them in this ingredient deck after you do this right here, and then shuffle and take the other 3 and put them away. Let's go over the biology of the ingredient cards. In order to sell a set, you have this number down here, so you need 2 pixie dust cards in order to sell a set to market. The potions, you have a power that you can play at any time, a profit that you can make when you play it, and a cost in order to actually craft it. And this is going to take 2 phoenix feathers to craft the fortune serum. Now what are you trying to do? You're trying to buy low and sell high, and the market will be fluxing. Once somebody buys or more of sells an ingredient, that color will go straight to the top and it will cycle down. So let's say you can also sell 1 ingredient to do just that. So if I want to take the yellow and I know somebody's going to try to make some profit, I can kind of screw them over a bit, play the orc teeth. So in order, instead of playing that as a set, I will take this, sell 1, and now the orc price is low. I don't get anything for playing this card, but I do get to prevent people from getting high numbers. So a turn is broke down like this. You can buy it 1 or 2 ingredients. So you can buy 1 or 2 ingredients from here. Now on the scale, you can see a dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, and if the ingredient that you're trying to buy from the board is in that 2 mark range, it's that much. So the yellow and purple would be 1 to buy, red and orange 2, green and blue 3. Now the numbers down here is how much when you sell them as a set, how many coins you actually get. So you can choose to buy 1 or 2 of those, or you can choose just to draw off the top of the deck, and that is always 2 coins to do that. There's another thing that you can do on your turn. You can swap, so you can do 1 or 2 ingredients. So you can swap 2 of your ingredients for the middle 2 cards here. So let's say I'm trying to set up for dragon scales. They're pretty hard to get the set. Sorry about the camera, by the way. But if I go ahead and swap stuff out, it will make it much easier for me. Or I can sell the ingredients. So let's say I have the set of the dragon scales here. I sell 4 of them, and then I get 8 coins. Not too shabby. I'll take a 10 and give the bank 2. Lastly, you can craft a potion. So like I was saying, you need these 2 ingredients to craft it. You sometimes get coins, sometimes you don't. This is the duplication tonic. On the same turn, you may buy, swap, and sell. Normal limits apply. So you can do all of those actions because you can only do 1 on your turn. So you continue to do that, and there will be cards like this shift card that will play. It has some flavor text. I appreciate that. It's not anything that has to do with the actual game, but this ingredient is going to shift like this until it reaches the highest price. Now if it was red, we would just shift it like this, and it would go all the way down instead of doing a whole rotation like that yellow just did. But that will happen 3 times in the game, and you'll continue to play the game until the last ingredient is drawn. Then every player will take one last time crafting potions, selling ingredients, and then whoever has the most coins at the end of the game is the best and the winner. Those are the basics. I do strongly recommend going over the rule book. I am known to skip a roll or 2, so I just give you the most that I can. So now, let me tell you what I think about this game and give it a grade. Let's go. Alright, so that is Mystic Market, and these vials are so cool. And don't worry, they're nice, sturdy plastic, and the tops do not come off. I think they're like glued on, so it's good. You're not going to get a glitter bomb in your house. So let's go ahead and give this a grade. It's getting an 81 for me. I actually, oops, upside down. I like this game quite a bit, and it gets the Game Vine Player Award absolutely. It earns, like I said, these pieces I'm enamored with. I would just be drawn in with these right here, and it's just a simple component. And this is a great game to teach like math and or an economy, you know, building kind of strategy, and this is good for families. This isn't, like I said in the beginning of the video, nothing super light, but I like the way that they have the sets built up. I still think the dragon scales are way too many to, you gotta put 4 of them to actually sell them, and that's just way too many, but you sometimes make it out. But when you can sell 1 of the ingredients and screw over your Jennifer, because she's totally going to buy those purple fairies, and she's going to sell a whole bunch. So you want to make sure you put 1 of those ingredients down before she does that, and then she's going to sell all those for 5. And I love that. That little aspect in this economy game made it kind of a riot. There was a whole bunch of chuckles around that just aspect, at least for me, and some grumbles on the other side. But it's not that aggressive, which I like that. You can also just focus on yourself. Making those potions isn't game changing. I don't think any of the powers are like game breaking, but there are an interesting variation, so it makes replayability a decent clip. Nothing I think that you're going to go back to over and over again in a month, but a game that you would play more than a handful of times during a year. And it does suffer from analysis paralysis sometimes, and the generic theme might not be everybody's cup of tea, so initially you might not be able to get people into it. But I think if you can just get through that wall for some people, this game is all about numbers. And if you have somebody in your family who likes to manipulate that kind of stuff, well, this is going to be a shoe-in and a good one for you. So again, I highly recommend this for any family and casual gamers. This is a good title for you. Again, I love these little things. Thank you so much, ThinkFun, for your support with the review copy. Thank you so much, Vine Nation, for clicking like and subscribe. And my name is Dave. Until the next time that I see you, have a great rest of your day and a great time in all the markets that you buy from. Bye, everybody. Vine Nation, we love making content here for you on the channel, and we're almost at 10,000 subscribers, so subscribe now and help us out. This video right here, I think you'll like. This video right here, YouTube thinks you'll like. Or you can just sit here and watch me dance as a dinosaur for a little bit longer. You can visit us at our social media outlets, and we're going to be improving our Patreon here soon. That's all for today. Miko, it's time to go. Good girl, Miko.